Graphic 45 family. It's Shari here today, and we are diving into something very special, our Merry and Bright card kit. So first, I'm going to give you the tutorial on how to recreate this gorgeous Merry and Bright card here. The great little writing spot on the back. Then I will show you the other 6 cards we're going to be able to create with that card kit. And then I'm going to walk you through all the goodies that you're going to get in this Merry and Bright card kit that is now available on our website at g45papers.com and at your local G45. To get started on creating this card, you always want to make sure you've got all of your tools you're going to need. Of course, you have all the Graphic 45 products you need in that kit, or you can create along at home with the supplies you have. And then we're going to also just look at the tool list and grab all those. So when we're creating, everything's at our fingertips. So the first thing we're going to want to do is grab your project sheet that comes in the kit, but you can also find all of our project sheets. They're free and available on our website at g45papers.com. Go up to the inspiration tab and down to project sheets, and you can download and print that out there. Then we're going to be using our A7 card bases. So, of course, if you just want to follow along with some cardstock at home, we're using 100-pound cardstock, and this is 7 inches by 10. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my card bases and I'm going to score those. So I would suggest if you are creating all 6 cards, to do all 6 at once, or if you're doing 3, just do as many as you're going to do so you have this step out of the way. It's going to make it easier. And then we're going to start scoring. So I've got it on my 10-inch side. And my first score line is going to be at 5 inches, which I do already have a score there, but let's go ahead and reinforce that. Then at 6.5. At 8 inches. And again at 9.5. So I'll go ahead and crease on those score lines. So, of course, I always like to guide fold with my fingers, and then I'm going to start in the center point and work my way out. Step 1 for card 1, we're going to cut out 3 pieces of Wonderful Time that are 6 7/8 by 1 3/8. All right, now we've adhered these down. So we've got our section 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we adhered them down to section 2, 3, and 4. Step 2, we've taken Joys of the Season and cut it to be 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. So we're going to be creating our frame out of this. So we want to cut a border that's going to be 3/4 all the way around. Of course, you can use a cutting mat, knife, pencil, and ruler to do that, but I prefer taking a paper trimmer like this where you can drop the blade and trim around. This is so much simpler. So I'm going to just drop my blade at 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to take this to a 6 1/8. So I'm going to flip this 180 and do this again. So I've got it at 3/4 of an inch. I've got it at 6 1/8, and I'm taking this to a 3/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to flip it 90 degrees, and I've got it at 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch. And now I'm going to take it to 4 1/8. Flip again, but at 3/4 of an inch and 4 1/8, and take it to 3/4 of an inch. Maybe just a touch past there, and voila, I've got my perfect frame. Add your adhesive to your frame. You can use whatever adhesive you prefer, making sure your ornaments are right side up. We're going to adhere this down to our section 1. So just find the center and adhere that down. And this section is going to be the back of our card here, and it's going to be where you can write your sentiment for whoever you're giving with. Now we're going to square this up and add that nice dimensional aspect. So I'm adding adhesive to our section 5. Got my card folded in half. I'm going to fold my section 5 down and fold section 2 down. So I just have 2 red sections in front. So adhere this down. And now we have that gorgeous dimensional square. So now we've taken our rub-ons. I'm just going to select some of these. So I want to take this corner up here, keeping in mind around our other pieces so we don't ruin them for a future project. So I want these pieces, but I want them to be separated. So the celebrate's going to be one piece, and this corner star section is here. Got this beautiful little garland with the ornaments. And over here, take some more of these fun stars. Use the popsicle stick that comes in your rub-ons. Or, of course, you can use your bone folder. I'd love to know if you have any other rub-on tips and tricks. Get that all down and then start to see how it's all looking. Beautiful. We're going to take the celebrate piece. We've cut a piece of celebrate piece that is 4¼ by 2 inches. And then we're going to go ahead and score this cutie. So we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. 3¼ and 3¾ We're going to take that piece and then go ahead and crease on all those score lines. Down. So adhere those pieces down, and it should lie flat like this. And then when it's popped up, it's 6, taking this piece from Christmas Wonder, and it says Noel here. We just cut out that nice little cut apart, and we'll be adhering it on here. So I want it to be about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch from that section. I'll add my adhesive. Find a placement that you like. So I want to kind of center it around where I've got my rub on. Look how cute this card is. From that chipboard tag and frame set. Find these 2 pieces. They match beautifully. And we're going to adhere these down. So some of my edges are going to be off of this little square. So I'm just going to add adhesive to the center. And this is going to adhere. We're going to take this piece and it's going to go right there. So I'm going to add my adhesive to this chipboard here because I know that that's where it's going to be touching. Down, making sure that when it lies flat, everything's going to still fit beautifully in the envelope. All we've got left to do is decorate up our envelope. So we're going to take some of the scraps from our card. We've got Wonderful Time that's been cut to 7 inches by 2 inches. And Merry and Bright that's been cut to 1½ by 5 inches. This larger piece is going to be to decorate our flap. So you can see our flap is a bit angled and rounded at the bottom. So to mimic that, I'm just going to take my paper and I'm going to square up my edges like I have here. And while holding that down, I'll go ahead and trim around. So I've got one done. Now I will do the other. Things are looking good. I'm going to clean up this edge just a bit. And now we can adhere this down. Flip my envelope over. And now making sure my ornaments are right side up, I'm just going to adhere this down with equal ivory sides on the top pan. Now we've just selected some leftover rub-on pieces. We've got these candles, Noel, and the star. So you might want to wait till you're all done with your cards to do the rub-ons to make sure that you're saving the best pieces for your cards and then decorating your envelopes with the leftovers. But do you decorate your envelopes or do you leave them plain? We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. So there you have it. Once you know how to do one of those, you can do all 6 of these. And of course, there are the step-by-step directions for 2 more of those on that project sheet. Card 2. Card 3. First horizontal card. Card 4. Card 5. Card 6. So here is your Merry and Bright card kit. This is what you're going to get when you order this from our website, g45papers.com. I am thrilled to show you what's inside. So first, we're going to have our step-by-step project sheet showing you how to create those beautiful dimensional festive cards. Of course, you can use these supplies however you'd like, but that's just a fun way to get started. You're going to have your Ivory A7 5x7 cards. You get 6 of these card bases and the envelopes. Those are a nice 100-pound weight. Got the Merry and Bright 8x8 collection pack. You get 3 of each of these gorgeous sheets. Then these fun embellishments. We've got the chipboard tags and frames. You're going to get 30 different chipboard heavy-duty sturdy pieces. And our brand new fabulous rub-on transfer set. Here you get 2 sheets, so a lot to work with for those cards. And then, of course, the zip top bag to store everything in, and a limited edition graphic 45 button. Of course, we want to see your cards that you create. Go ahead and share those with us on Instagram by tagging graphic 45. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get more fabulous tutorials like this one, and then hit that notification bell so you know whenever they're uploaded. And if you're looking for even more Merry Christmas projects, you're looking for some more Merry and Bright, check out our album kit. You can see the walkthrough video on our YouTube and shop both these kits on our website at g45papers.com and at your local G45 retailer. We thank you for joining us, and as always, happy paper crafting.